Okay, we are live. Welcome to today's session where we are going to remember how to take some breaths to be able to bring ourselves back to presence, because at the end of the day, presence is a superpower. And when we drop into autopilot, which is what a lot of us do. Have you ever taken a trip to the grocery store, just been driving, and then suddenly you're like, oh, how did I even get here? We've all done it. We've all been there. That's autopilot. That's we're somewhere else while we're living in this now's time, space, and reality, right? And so we don't want to live our lives on autopilot where we're just doing things because we've been conditioned to do them, or we're so routined in what we're doing, or something. It's just some things that we've done so many times, right? So if we ever find ourselves in these states, one of the things that we can do is to truly just breathe, to kind of bring us back to this now moment, because our breath is truly the indicator that, one, we're alive, and two, it's the sign of presence. When we're conscious of our breath, when we're conscious of what we hear, like there's like a really loud generator in the background, but like I didn't notice it until I became conscious of what I was hearing. So what we're breathing or smelling, what we can hear, what we're seeing, lights, these types of things, right? It's a little strategy called, what do you name it? Name what you see, hear, and feel. Smell, all the senses. When you activate the senses, we really shift state from autopilot into presence, into the now, which is really how we live our lives. So these morning sessions are for us to be able to come together, to be able to really dial into that state of presence before we start the day. So some people would say presence is a competitive edge, because a lot of people, I don't know if you've ever been out to coffee with people and they're like checking their phone constantly. I remember I was out with this woman long time ago, and the entire dinner that it was in college, so this is a long time ago. She was just on her phone. She was a basketball coach. She was on her phone, checking. And I remember just thinking to myself, like I wasn't judging the behavior so much as I was aware of just how much she wasn't here and she was very there. And I'm guilty of it. Everybody's been guilty of it. I can definitely feel that in my day to day, choose to be a lot more present with people. And I'm not on my phone very much. But at the same time, sometimes we just have to check our phones. And if that is the case, just simply say, listen, I really have to check this real quick. Give me a second. And so then it's a conscious pulling away from here and going here, because we all have to do it. But how often are we doing these types of things? That is the real question, because we want to be able to stay grounded and stay present. And people, like I said, they can feel it. So I know the friends of mine that are super present when we're together, right? They're also the friends that aren't always on their WhatsApp or their text messaging. So I shouldn't probably expect an immediate result from them there. If I know when I'm present with them, they're very present, because that means they're probably present with other people as well. So this session this morning is really just about coming together, recentering ourselves. So I wanted to kind of start with just taking and doing a little breathing exercise together. So that way, maybe you're not even seeing this in the morning and it's like the middle of your day, but this could be a strategy it's called box breathing, 4x4x4x4. Just going to take 4 breaths in, hold for 4, 4 breaths out, hold for 4, and we're going to repeat that 4 times, okay? So we're going to do the centering exercise. So just find yourself a nice space, kind of get into what you can see, hear, sense, smell. And then we're just going to go ahead and take in 4 breaths for 4. Go. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in for 4. Hold. Out for 4. Hold. In for 4. Hold. Out. Hold. And last time. In for 4. Hold. Out for 4. Hold. Now that's just something that you can do real quick in the morning, a little bit of breath exercises. I will actually bring a breath specialist here to kind of do some of these activities with us. But like I said, we really want to ground, right, before we get into the day. If you have your Project Ultimate Life Planner, pull it out, because we're going to spend a couple of minutes consciously filling in and reflecting on the day to come, things you're grateful for, beliefs you want to develop, some affirmations. Funny story, I actually meant to go to the pool this morning because I was reflecting on a time in my life when I felt like I was financially the most successful in what I was doing at that time, and investing in crypto and this type of thing. And what I was doing is going to the pool. I was training for an Ironman, and I would go to the pool. I'd have a list of affirmations. That would be the 20 or 30 laps that I would swim. And I would literally do the lap and just chant that same chant over and over and over again. And I was pretty conscious, and they were all wealth-focused, money-focused, and other things that I wanted to affirm in my life. And I'm not kidding you. When I look back, I'm like, wow, in such a short period of time, how was I able to accomplish so much? And I realized it was this one strategy. So I was like, I'm going to bring back this strategy, because new goals, new mountains, right? We're always working on something new. Like, that's the beauty of life. It's like, if you've ever cycled across a country, or just in general, conceptualize it, driven, you know that there can be many peaks and meadows along that journey, right? And if you think about just the terrain of the United States in general, it's like mountains, flat mountains. So there's lots of different opportunities in our lives for us to have a mountain that we're looking to climb. And it changes all the time. And our belief in our ability to do that is what matters the absolute most. Because if we don't actually if we subconsciously don't believe we'll do it, think we'll do it, no, the chances are slim to none. So belief, right? Those affirmations. So as I would swim, I would just constantly chant the same chant over and over and over again. And in reflection, I saw to what degree that manifested. So since I'm on a new mountain, a new journey, a new chapter to climb, or a new mountain to climb in this chapter, I was like, I'm going to take that back. Well, guess what? I lost the fob, can't get into the pool. Day one that I want to go start this strategy. So I'm excited about it. I'm actually proper preparation prevents poor performance. So I'll start preparing my affirmations and get the little plastic sleeve. I have a whole system for it. You can DM me if you want to know. I wouldn't even identify necessarily as a swimmer. And the slow meditative process of swimming and jumping into a body of water first thing in the morning is incredibly motivating, and it can really light your fire for the day, for sure. So affirmations, very important. So I actually want us to take just a couple minutes together at the end of this session and grab your planner, grab your journal, and just think about some of the things that you're grateful for, some of the beliefs that you're wanting to develop, and a few affirmations that you really want to start to solidly identify with, right? Because I am is one of the most powerful two words in the English language, where we command our subconscious to say, we are this, bringing it into a conscious state. So same thing applies here. So again, a couple minutes, grab your planner, grab a journal if you don't have one, and I'll go ahead and play a little song. I don't know if you'll hear it so much or so well on here, but for the sake of this activity, I think it would not be nice to have something going. So here we go. Grab that journal, grab that planner. If you don't have one, message me. We'll get you one. This is going to be a throwback song for sure, but it is truly an affirmations-based song. Now, whether you align with these affirmations or not, that's another story. So this is Savage Gardens. Wait a minute. Can you get sued for this? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to play this, giving full credit to Savage Gardens. But this song really impacted and influenced my life. So let's go ahead and play it. And get to it. right, there we have it. So now I've gotten you started. Good morning, Tammy. And it is up to you to be able to take this into your day, finish up your journaling session, continue to do some breathing, whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself dialed in. And remember, your life is your journey, your choice. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams and live the life you imagine. Have a wonderful day. See you for our 7:45 goal setting session in just a couple of hours. Cheers.